You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, we have some terrible, terrible news from the NBA. Because an active NBA player has now died at the very, very young age of 29 years old. And this player actually played for the Memphis Grizzlies, and his name is Brandon Clarke. He is now dead. Now, reports are actually coming out that he died. The NBA actually came out and made a statement. The sports world is actually pretty stunned by this. Going on social media and looking at all the posts, no one was actually able to report on what actually caused his death. However, this actually happened in the LA area, folks. And it looks like NBC4 in Los Angeles actually has a cause of death, folks. And this is awful. It looks like Brandon Clarke actually died of an apparent overdose. Now, it's still early right now. And the police actually went to, I believe it was actually his home. And they actually found a drug paraphernalia there. He was pronounced dead on the scene. Now, he didn't play much this season at all. Actually, he only played 2 games because of injury. But he actually had a solid NBA career. 7 seasons, all with the Grizzlies. But now he's gone at the very, very young age of 29. This is sad, man. This is really sad. Now, he also did have some run-ins with the law before, too, as well. But still, man, 29 years old. It's very sad, guys. So let's go ahead and dive into this. Here we go. So right over here on NBC4 Los Angeles, 29-year-old Memphis Grizzlies player Brandon Clarke dies in the San Fernando Valley. Memphis Grizzlies forward and 7-year NBA veteran Brandon Clarke died in the San Fernando Valley on Monday. Law enforcement officials tell NBC4 investigates. He was 29. According to authorities, the Los Angeles Fire Department responded to a 911 call of a medical emergency shortly after 5 p.m. on Monday. So this is actually yesterday. And we just found out about this. When paramedics arrived, they declared Clarke dead. Drug paraphernalia was found in a home, and the incident is being investigated as a possible overdose. What kind of drugs are actually in the home, I'm not really sure. An autopsy will be performed to determine the cause and manner of Clarke's death. Clarke was recently arrested in Arkansas on charges including speeding and possession of a controlled substance, according to NBC News. His agency on Priority Sports confirmed the news Tuesday, and the Grizzlies issued a statement. Yeah. So it looks like it is actually drug-related, folks. This is sad, man. This is really, really sad right there. He's actually from Canada, too, by the way. But if you actually look at his NBA career, like I said, pretty solid. Came into the league in 2019. He averaged 12.1 points a game his first season, 10.3, 10.4, 10, 11.3, then 8.3. And of course, this season right here, and actually that season where he averaged 11.3, he only played 6 games. And this season, 4 points a game because he only played 2 games because of injury. Yeah, sad, man. But look over here. This is what the NBA put out right here. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver issued the following statement today regarding the passing of Memphis Grizzlies forward Brandon Clarke. Quote, "We are devastated to learn of the passing of Brandon Clarke. He was one of the longest tenured members of the Grizzlies. Brandon was a beloved teammate and leader who played the game with enormous passion and grit. Our thoughts and sympathies are with Brandon's family, friends, and the Grizzlies organization." So he was going on 30 years old, guys, this season. And the Memphis Grizzlies also put out a statement right here. They say, "We are heartbroken by the tragic loss of Brandon Clarke. Brandon was an outstanding teammate and an even better person whose impact on the organization and the greater Memphis community will not be forgotten. We express our deepest condolences to his family and loved ones during this difficult time." And of course, right here, the Golden State Warriors actually reposted that from the Grizzlies, where they actually say, "Sending our condolences to Brandon Clarke's family, friends, and entire Memphis Grizzlies organization." Man, very sad, man. Chris Broussard says prayers and condolences going out to Brandon Clarke's family and loved ones. Shams Charania, of course, he's with ESPN, is reporting on the death of Brandon Clarke right there as well. I mean, it's a sad story, man. This is really, really sad. 29 years old, man. I mean, and also I believe on TMZ Sports, because I actually had TMZ up here, by the way, they actually go into some other details. Yeah, that now actually they're reporting now about the possible OD of him. But right here they bring up about him being drafted in 2019. Yeah, born in Vancouver, played basketball at San Jose State University before transferring to Gonzaga in 2017. Yeah, they mentioned about the his arrest last month in Arkansas. That's what it was. High-speed chase. He was taken into custody, and he was charged with possession and trafficking of a controlled substance and fleeing. So he definitely has some demons, folks. Definitely has some demons right there in his life. His sports agency put out a statement too. "We're all beyond devastated by the passing of Brandon Clarke. He was so loved by all of us here and everyone whose life he touched. He was the gentlest soul who was the first to be there for all his friends and family. Our hearts are so broken as we think about his mom, Whitney, his entire family, and all of his friends and teammates. From high school to San Jose State, to Gonzaga, to the Grizzlies, Brandon impacted everyone who was part of his life." The statement continued, "Everyone loved BC because he was always there as the most supportive friend you could ever imagine. He was so unique in the joy he brought to all of those in his life. It's just impossible to put into words how much he'll be missed. We love you, BC." Yeah, so there you have it, guys. I mean, sad, man. Sad. If you have these type of personal demons in your life, get help, guys. You got to get help, man. So rest in peace to Brandon Clarke, man. Sad day, man. Sad, 29 years old, man. That's just way too young. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.